Hi, everybody, and welcome back. My name's Melissa, and this year I'm sharing 365 tips for frugal living. So today's tip is to keep track of your spending. And when I say keep track of your spending, I mean keep track of every penny. I have a completely itemized list. The one thing I don't itemize is tax on groceries because groceries I buy a lot of individual items and I don't remember our tax. Like, I'm in Illinois, and a while ago they did away with the state tax, but we still have county taxes and city taxes on groceries. So it works out to be like around 1 to 2%, like one something percent on groceries, but it varies from town to town. So it's not even like I can just like put it so that I can toss it in there with a multiplying factor and get it in my list. I would have to do each and every single one completely itemized and figure out the tax on that. And you figure I buy hundreds of items in groceries probably. Um so for that I don't. I just find the subtotal and take away any purchases that are not in food, um, and put that for my food total. And then for the, I mean, I don't buy a lot of items that aren't food. So, and those are taxed differently. So, like, if I get aluminum foil, that's at like, 8, 9%, depending on where I'm at. So, or anywhere from 6 to 9%. So, let's say I get aluminum foil and paper plates. That's two items, so I can easily just, look and figure out the multiplication factor, even if they didn't write that it's like 8 point whatever on there. I can easily say, okay, well, these are the two non-food items, so they're taxed at the general merchandise rate, and I can total it out and I can do the math, and it doesn't take that long because it's only a couple of items. And frequently I'll have, like just one or one or two things on a receipt, so it's really easy. I'll even sometimes, um if I am getting just aluminum foil versus 20 different food items, I might bring the aluminum foil separate just to make life easy. um but yeah, so that's kind of how I do that. And then everything else is, I do definitely calculate the tax in there, but I keep everything itemized so I can look back and see where I am spending money, where I am wasting money, and where I can save money. And I actually, when I was at Sally's today getting more hair products, I was talking to a lady, and her son is a financial advisor for, I don't know, one of the big banks. I can't remember which one. And I told her, I was like, I keep track of everything. It's completely itemized. I have two spreadsheets that do it. And she said, oh my gosh, my son sent me one of those. And he said that's the best way to save money, is to itemize all of your spending for a year. And plus, I mean, like food, I'm going to still buy no matter what. And that's also probably why I don't do the tax thing on it. It's just too much of a headache. But it makes me also be like, I have to deal with this on the spreadsheet. Maybe I don't need it. So today's tip for frugal living is to create a completely itemized list. Even if you don't do it for a year, even if you only do it for a month or two, figure out where you're spending your money so that you know where to save. Anyways, again, my name's Melissa. This year I'm sharing 365 tips for frugal living. If you want to hear more, please hit like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.